Welcome back! On our last video for the Easter long weekend, we headed to the North Island and San Joseph Bay. For the second half of our trip, we head to Port McNeill and Port Hardy. First stop, Telegraph Cove.
Matt and I wanted to bring some awareness to a tragic event that happened late last year at Telegraph Cove.
Devastation as massive flames engulfed a historic boardwalk in Telegraph Cove on Northern Vancouver Island, the summer hotspot for whale watchers and tourists, now destroyed. There were no reported injuries, but the fire ravaged the small community, including the Whale Interpretive Center, a museum that's been on the boardwalk since 2002.
We arrived Easter weekend. It was wet and rainy, but it was almost spooky how few people were out. With all the years we spent sailing, we had never seen a marina so empty. All that was left of the Whale Interpretive Center were these exposed pilings. We sure hope they were able to rebuild and get the tourists back.
So the Longwood Brewery has partnered with local artists to support the rebuild of Telegraph Cove, and they are donating $1 for every 4-pack that is bought of their Telegraph Project Pale Ale. So that's what we're drinking tonight. So if you want to support the Telegraph Cove rebuild and the Telegraph Project, buy their Longwood Pale Ale, and they will donate $1 to the rebuild of Telegraph Cove, which we think is awesome.
Next stop, Port Hardy. Here, Peggy is standing in front of one of 3 blades for a wind turbine.
We booked 2 nights at the Port Hardy RV Resort and Cabins, and we arrived yesterday, spent the night last night, and just gonna use it as our home base while we explore the area.
We found the Port Hardy RV Resort to be great and just a few minutes outside of town.
On this side of the resort, there are 12 cabins. And around the bend is the RV sites.
The resort offers washrooms, hot showers, and laundry. Most of the larger sites offer power, water, and sewer. So there's actually just a little trail right outside of our little campsite, so we're gonna go explore.
Breezy, a little chilly.
It looks beautiful out here, but it is brisk.
Poor man, he's very sad.
Looks like he's got a shackle or a pulley on his back. Must be heavy.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We are pulling into the parking lot to head to the Dakota plane crash site. So this is just outside of Port Hardy. It's a 4-kilometer out and back little hike. We're meeting up with our friends here, and yeah, we'll take you along for the ride.
Yeah, should be cool.
blue sky now.
So we just arrived at the Dakota 576 crash site and took a walk around. Just pretty incredible. How thin the aluminum is too, and how light the aircraft would have been. It doesn't feel a whole lot thicker than a beer can, really. But yeah, that must have been crazy just watching all the wreckage here throughout the trees. How it's all folded up and crumpled. Unfortunately, it sounds like everyone perished in the accident.
I don't know how many were on board.
Just reading through here, it sounds like they ran out of fuel and overshot the airport and then had to do a crash landing.
April 19th, 1944.
Yeah.
81st anniversary yesterday.
Yesterday, we missed the 81st or 84th by one day. But yeah, great hike. Lots of up and down, some ropes, lots of mud. And we're going to start heading back now. So much nicer with the sun out.
All done.
All right, off to the beach.
I don't know. It's a muddy one. We are at Stories Beach. It's a bit cold. Let's go to much time. Cheers.
Okay, good morning. We are wrapping up our weekend camping in Port Hardy. We're going to head in and grab some breakfast in Port Hardy and then also get to the very end of Highway 19, which ends just past Port Hardy. So that's
The end of the island.
the end of the island. So we're going to go check that out and bring you along with us. Check it out. Where's Brecky?
It's at the Lion's Den. The end of the road.
We're back back in the truck, and we have just left Port Hardy. On our way to Port McNeil. We're going to hit the car wash there to give this truck and camper a good scrub. She sure needs it after that logging road. Yeah, so follow along, and Hank will film me doing all the work.
You betcha. Good work, Matt. Get her all clean.
Yes, ma'am.
She's all clean.
Hey, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, leave a comment, and hit the like button.
We have just left. Oh my God.